Right now, we're on the phone with the legendary Akebono. Hello, Akebono.
Good morning. How you doing?
All right, brah. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
All right. Obviously, you're doing very good because we've been seeing your face. We've been seeing your face in trains and in subways and on posters, on TV, all for Fanta these days.
Yeah, so we're into the second year of doing the Fanta series.
Uh-huh.
I guess they had good response from the first year, so they decided to do a second year.
Uh-huh.
Actually, the day you asked me to do the interview, I was at a release event for the original Fanta song that they made.
Right.
So they're moving forward, yeah.
So you're in a band. You're in a Fanta band, right?
Yes.
How did you go from being Yokozuna to a drummer in a band?
Hey, once you retire, you got to be well-rounded.
And you are well-rounded.
Not just physically, but mentally also.
Of course, your real name is Chad Rowan. You are from Hawaii,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
What would you like me to call you? Akebono, Chad, or Mr. Rowan?
Oh, whatever you want, bro.
Okay.
No, Mr. Rowan was my dad, so
Okay.
that's out.
Okay, Mr. Rowan is out. So it'll be between Chad and Akebono. We'll call you. Do you have a nickname?
Chabono.
Kabono?
Chabono.
All right. Are you still in that band? Does that band still exist?
See, they because I don't really know how to play the drums, they fired me from being a drummer, but they're trying to get me to do a different instrument like the tambourine.
Uh-huh.
So without me, it's not a Fanta band because my A from the name would be missing.
Yeah. Your face is all over the place. How do you feel when you're in trains? Or, by the way, do you use trains or subways?
Nope.
Nope. How do you get around in Tokyo?
I have a horse and carriage.
I'm
I usually drive myself, or have my managers come pick me up.
I see. By the way, do you and your family drink Fanta?
Oh, my kids love Fanta.
Really?
Especially now Daddy's on the commercial.
And so how do your kids respond when they see you in that TV commercial?
Actually, my kids, they go to school on the military base.
Mm-hmm.
So they actually get more excited, like when they see the Fanta posters up in the commissary and stuff like that. So all their friends, oh yeah, I seen your dad on the Fanta poster, and they get excited.
I can imagine. I had a chance to meet up with your family. Actually, we were in the subway, riding the subway one day together, just after a wrestling match.
Oh yeah, that's right. They told me that.
Yeah. We put the fact that we were going to do this interview with you in Facebook, and we asked for people to ask some questions or asked if they had any questions to ask you to put them there. And we got a few questions. Are you ready to take one from one of our followers?
Yes.
Okay. This is from Kathy Lee Kirch. She says, what have you been up to lately? Seriously, it's like you've fallen off the face of the earth here in Hawaii.
Yeah, I fell off the face of the earth.
What happened with your Hawaii connection? You have not been back to Hawaii recently, right?
Yeah, for about 4 or 5 years already. As we get older in life, now the only reasons why I get phone calls from Hawaii is to let me know that somebody passed away. Actually, the last time I was back was to bury my mom.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, so that's probably the reason why I stay away right now.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you have to work around the kids' school schedule.
Mm-hmm.
So when they have time, like summertime now, I'm working and they're off.
I see.
And when they go back to school, yeah. And, just being busy with the everyday life, and by the time you notice, it's been 4 years.
Yeah, time just slips away.
Oh, yeah.
Anything you want to say to your friends and family back in Hawaii who might be listening right now?
Oh, yes. I know I haven't been back for a long time, but I still miss and long for Hawaii every day. And like I just said, one of the reasons why I don't come back is what I just explained.
Yeah.
And the second reason is, I know you know this, is because every time you go back when you're older, it gets harder to come back to Japan.
Yes, indeed. And Chad, you are absolutely from like one of the most beautiful places on this planet, a place called Waimanalo, right?
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. God's country indeed.
Yeah, you know that.
Absolutely. What's happening with your professional career these days? Are you still wrestling?
I'm actually on tour right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in Toyama right now. I still do a little. See, the reason why I wrestle is because I like it. It keeps me in shape. I move around. I also do, like you said, TVs. I have a few commercials lined up. Hopefully, I got contacted at the end of season 1 for Hawaii 5-0.
Oh.
So hopefully we can do something with Hawaii 5-0.
Wow. So there's a chance we might be seeing you in Hawaii 5-0.
Hopefully, yeah.
Wow. So where can your fans go to see you these days?
You can see me at, have you ever been to Obo's?
Ogo's?
Yeah.
The restaurant in Akasaka, the Hawaiian restaurant. Yeah.
Yes. I'm there about twice a week if you want to go.
As a matter of fact, I saw your picture on the wall there.
Yeah, that's where I go. And every time I go on tour for the wrestling,
Yeah.
and I come back, that's where I go to get my Hawaiian connection to them, recharge my battery.
Ryoji makes some great Hawaiian food there, doesn't he?
Oh, hell yes.
Oh, yeah. What's your favorite?
I like his Hawaiian plate, growing up in Hawaii, I wasn't really into the Hawaiian food, but now, man, the lau and every once in a while he brings us out the poi.
Yeah. Got to have that health food, right?
Yeah.
Got another question here from a gentleman named Paul Lee Hargett. He says, what do you miss most about being in the ring?
It was a different time in my career, but I just miss the whole competition of it. Mm-hmm. Being nervous 24 hours just for a 10-second bout. Mm-hmm. When you're actually doing it, you don't realize that is what keeps you going every day. But once you retire, you realize how much you miss it.
What do you do in your free time these days?
I'm either working or I'm trying to be a dad.
All work and all play.
All work, all play.
Yeah. How many kids do you have?
I have 3.
And their names?
Caitlin, Cody, and Connor.
All starting with a K?
C's, all C's. My family's all C's, yeah.
All C's, okay. Next question comes in from Yuki Ikoma. She asks, what kind of music do you listen to and what do you dance to? I'm like, right now, I'm like Stella who lost her groove. I didn't hear the right song to dance to yet. You haven't been shaking that thing for a while, huh?
Yeah, but I like my Hawaiian music, Hawaiian reggae.
Any favorite artists?
Yeah, there's too many to name. Just off the top of my head, J-Boog. The traditional is.
Brother is, yeah.
Yeah.
He immortalized you in that song called Tengoku Kara Kaminari, right? Yeah.
Yes.
How did you feel about that?
At the time I was a little overwhelmed. Mm-hmm. But it was, now I think about it, it was, at the time I didn't really realize what I was doing. Mm-hmm. I was just doing what I was taught to do. Mm-hmm. But I didn't know how big an effect it had on the people around. Mm-hmm. So now when I listen to it, even my kids, they love to listen to that song and the song Yokozuna that is made.
Yeah, you have become legendary in this song.
Thank you.
With, of course, the other sumo tories.
Yes.
Konishiki and Musashi Maru.
Yes.
Do you ever hang out with those guys?
Yeah, every once in a while. Everybody's busy right now. Musashi Maru is still in the Sumo Association. Mm-hmm. Konishiki-san has his own career going on, so every once in a while we get together.
Another question here comes in from Pedro Marinho. He says, he asks, why does sumo ban foreigners? Do you have an answer for that?
I've been asking that same question for about 23 years.
No answer?
It's just a lot of things. One of the reasons why I feel is because the foreigners, when they come here, they're a lot more hungry. Mm-hmm. Like how the Japanese say it's just cakey right now, but here in Japan, it's not keiki. If you actually go outside to like Mongolia, right now the Japanese economy situation would be zeikocho for the Mongolians. So when they come here hungry. They come here to work, to make money. It was the same with the Hawaiians. We came here, we did what we did, and it not only helped us, but it helped our family. So when we come here a lot
more motivated.
Yes.
Yeah. Another question here from Akira Uchimura Moraga. Akira asks, who would win today if you fought your eternal rival Takanohana? Who would win?
Oh, he's skinny now. I'd fly him all over the place.
I love it when you talk tough like that. And last night I happened to be in Roppongi, and I ran into this gentleman who has a message for you. Are you ready to listen to this?
Yes.
Okay.
Hello, Akebono. Konnichiwa. This is Bob the Beast Sap. You remember me, don't you? Guess what? Can you out-eat me in a sushi contest? I don't think so. Get ready for it.
Was he drunk?
No, he was not drunk. He was having a good time. He said he'd like to challenge you to a sushi eating contest. Bob Sapp, what do you think?
Oh, that's right up my alley, man.
So you think there might be a competition someday?
Yeah, have your radio station sponsored.
That's a great idea. We could raise some money for Tohoku. All right. A sushi eating contest between Akebono and Bob Sapp. What do you think, fans? Let me know on Facebook here. Speaking of eating, somebody told me you have your own Akebono burger. Is that right?
Yes.
Where is that?
It's out in Kanagawa. It's out by Camp Zamora military base.
I used to have a Kong burger, but an Akebono burger sounds kind of big. What's on it?
Everything.
Everything.
It's about 5 pounds.
Holy, what? 5 pounds?
Yes.
Did you ever eat one?
Not yet.
I see. They just asked if they could use your name. Have you seen a picture of one?
Oh, yes.
Do you know the name of the restaurant?
It's called OMG Burgers, Oh My God Burgers.
OMG. I guess we can Google that and see the Akebono 5 pound.
And they're on Facebook too, everything. So.
Okay, so we'll check it out. Got another question here from Carla Yukari Sakamoto. She asks, which Japanese sumo wrestlers do you think will rise to the Ozeki status next?
Right now, hopefully, after I don't watch sumo as much now, so I really have no idea who's wrestling right now. Especially after Kaio retired. The retirement of Kaio is like the close of one generation, because I actually joined with him. Right. Entered sumo at the same time as him. And we were the last of, how can you say, we were the last of the sumo wrestlers to join in the Showa period. Right. So right now I really have no idea who's wrestling. I see. Another question here from Hisako Katsuda. She asks, where did you get the name Akebono? And was that by yourself or your oyakata? It was actually by my Japanese stepfather, Hagiwara-san. And he was a real old-time supporter of sumo. He owned a Chanko restaurant in Osaka. Oh, I see. When I first came to Japan, I was sitting next to him, and I guess when I stood up, he said, it looks like the sun rising, so he gave me the name Akebono. Wow. And then you worked with Jesse Takamiyama for a while, too, right? My whole career, yes. Yeah. And how is Jesse doing these days? Oh, he's doing very good. I see him almost every weekend at the new Sano Hotel brunch. Something special going on there? They have brunch on Sunday, the new Sano Hotel. I see. Okay. Another question here from Onekea Ohana. Onekea asks about your singing career with Na Kane Nui. What's that? I didn't know you had a singing career. Na Kane Nui. I tried once. What kind of music were you doing? Hawaiian music. We actually took a Japanese song. Na Kane Nui is Kurt Kipapa from Lebanon. And I don't know if you remember Percy.
Percy?
He was in Percy. He was in the same sumo stable as me, Daiki.
I see.
That was his older brother, so we still good friends. We actually took a Japanese song and tried to translate it into Hawaiian. And I tried to sing the Japanese part, and he tried to sing the Hawaiian part.
And how did it turn out? I've never heard that song. I can't understand that.
It's not on the sale. It's not for sale, so you know how it turned out.
Okay. We're almost out of questions. Got a couple other strange ones here. I'm just going to read these out real quick. This one is from Barry Louie. Barry says, I remember sitting next to the Yokozuna at a dinner at Tony Roma's in Kobe way back in the day. Ask Akebono if he remembers how many racks of barbecue baby back ribs that you had that night.
I have no idea. I remember being at Tony Roma's, but I don't know how much I had.
A lot of barbecue baby back ribs, anyway, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And Joey Carbone. Do you know Joey Carbone?
No, I don't know.
He's a songwriter here in Japan in Los Angeles.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And he says, I have a question for Akebono. Ask him why he's scared to fight Joey Carbone, you big chicken.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
There you go. No truer words were ever said. Chad Rowan, Akebono, thank you for spending some time with us today.
Thank you.
It's always a pleasure, and we always get a kick out of seeing your ads and your face in posters and on TV ads all over the place here in Japan.
Thank you.
Is there anything you'd like to say to your fans who are listening, to your friends, family, fans?
Everybody just have a great summer. The weather's nice. You know, this year, the first half of the year, Japan had a lot of things happen. You know, everybody help your neighbors. You know how we do in Hawaii. Just don't forget that aloha spirit. Help your neighbors, and everything should turn out all right.
All right. And thank you very much. Mahalo, Chad Rowan, Akebono.
Thank you, brother.
Mahalo. All right. There we go. All done.
All right.
Hey, thank you so much for calling, Chad. I really appreciate it.
No problem. No problem. Anytime.
And it's good to touch bases with you. Well, where are you living these days?
I live in Tokyo.
I mean, where
in
about?
Gotanda.
Gotanda. Yeah. A friend of mine said he sees you over there all the time.
Yeah, I live in Gotanda, yes.
I went to this place last night over near that area, a burger place called Indigo. Have you ever been to that restaurant, Indigo?
No.
They make hamburgers out of steak meat. They don't mince it up. They cut the hamburger into little pieces of steak, and they make it like that. I had that for the first time last night. That was really no.
Hey man, whenever you're down, give me a call. Let me know before you come in.
Okay.
We can hook up and do something.
Yeah. Let's do that. I'd love to do that. Yeah, it'd be good to see you and hang with you again.
All right, man.
All right, bro. Mahalo. Thank you very much.
No problem. Take care. Aloha.
Aloha.